Okay, on air. I did a bunch of tests, so everything should be fine on the audio front, unless I'm too quiet, but I can change that. Here's a good question. Do I wait for anyone to show up? Is there any point? Probably not. I'm just gonna treat this as a usual recording, just with more. Oh! Well, that didn't take very long. Hello, Metal Wolf ZX. How are you doing? I have YouTube chat on a phone next to me. I'll be glancing over at that during any idle periods. So this save here, I started on the first save. I messed with the settings, didn't do hardly anything other than seeing how Arjun, was it, the protagonist, how he moves around. Then I started a second save to see if the intro repeats, and it does. I was really thinking to myself it would be cool if you did live streams. I did consider it after the first couple of playthroughs I ever did. Just didn't wanna mess with it yet, and I was wondering, I'm definitely gonna stream only to YouTube because I don't care for Twitch, FYI. And I'm specifically streaming this because I don't have a capture card. And even if I did, I don't know how I would conveniently set it up and connect it to OBS on my PC because the PS5 is in a different room. It's just a little awkward. So I'm streaming out of convenience, let's say. And I actually have ideas for at least a couple other games I could do playthroughs of like this through PS5 streaming. And by the way, I'm using the same headset and mic that I do for my pre-recorded playthroughs. So it should sound the same. Let me know, by the way, if during gameplay you notice that the game is too loud or I'm too quiet. Okay, enough screwing around. Here we go. Telescopic survey, Carcosa, unknown compound found. Forecast, yearly revenue. Survey, colonize, mine, extract. The usual. The usual thing in a sci-fi setting where they're trying to harvest something from an alien planet. I'm sure it's gonna go well.
I did what I had to do. It wasn't my fault.
The sun is forever.
The sun is forever.
I'm gonna try to be completely silent during cutscenes. I want to try something, actually, before I continue reading your messages. Excuse me. Pretty sure I can mute myself through the overlay. I have now unmuted myself, and you should be able to hear me now, and I can use that if I have to take a break or something. It just occurred to me. Okay, so Metal Wolf, and I'm doing good. I got back from work about 2.5 hours ago. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. For a decent, like a third of this month, I was on a trip, and that was really fun. I won't go into too much detail, but I was helping a family business slash hobby. I was a roadie. I'll just leave it at that. It was an interesting experience. But when I realized that Saros would be coming out shortly thereafter, I couldn't wait to get back as well. I looked through the game tutorials when I was testing stuff, and I saw a little bit about the specific weapon. And there was a settings menu when I first booted up the game. It was just language and subtitles and stuff like that. But it also had this message about what happens when you close the game. Apparently people had huge problems with Returnal, and they found it overly punishing. I never felt that way. But then again, I always play a game until I reach a good stopping point. So maybe that's why I didn't notice that if you close Returnal, your whole run is erased, basically. But it is neat that Saros outright tells you that if you close the game during a boss fight, you'll lose progress, so I assume you can't save scum boss fights is the idea. Okay. When testing, I didn't move past this point.
Find me, Arjun. I need you.
I know. I need you to. Scan for Sultari signals. Right. I need to find her on my own.
So he's looking for someone close. I can gather that much. I assume this is just an intro room. There's nothing to find in here. Oh, worth noting, when I was messing with the settings, I changed jump to be R1. This is what I'm used to from Returnal. I can keep both of my thumbs on the sticks, so I can move and aim and jump and dash without changing the position of any of my fingers. So I effectively swapped the melee button with the jump button is what I did. I also completely disabled auto aim and auto enemy tracking, because those sound like things that I won't need and are going to bother me when I'm trying to snipe enemy weak points. If this is anything like Returnal, because in Returnal I disabled auto aim and I never went back. Way ahead of you, game. I also noticed that Arjun is super fast and there's no sprint button, so you're always moving at top speed. I assume unless you focus aim, yeah. Housemarks still love their particle effects. Huh. I always find it funny when a game explains in a pop-up to hold jump to jump higher. when Mario Brothers never had to do anything like that. Yep. When moving around at the start there, I also tried out if you can control the distance of your dash still, and you can. It stops when you let go of the button, and there's a minimum and maximum distance. I believe Nex Machina worked the same way. That's a great shmup, by the way. Also by Housemark. Lucenite, energy resource used for armor alterations and to increase proficiency.
What you want. What you need.
And it was mentioned in the intro that that's why, that resource is why they came to the planet. Got it. Wait, proficiency. So, did they combine the currency with the experience? Because in Returnal, those were two separate things. That's kind of neat, I guess. So I assume that simply killing enemies isn't going to give me proficiency, then. Yep. Jump and dash. I was just wondering if they would reward you for falling in the pit if there was a collectible down there. I have to say... Oh wait, let me read this first. R2 to fire your main weapon at the target. Auto hit helps direct shots towards targets when you aim near them. But if I understand correctly, there is no such thing for me. But just looking at this simple projectile hazard that makes you dash, I'm so easily pleased by just a barrage of projectiles. It's actually a major reason why I enjoyed Returnal, just the third-person bullet hell concept. I assume I can dash through this. Yeah, I have some insight when checking the settings. Maybe I can show it off, actually. Where would it be? Visuals? Yeah. I know there are different types of projectiles because there are settings to change individually the colors of the functionally different types of attacks. These are the defaults. I'm not going to mess with them. I can see powerful attacks which break your shield and cannot be dashed through. I can see the red projectiles and the melee attacks being the same color possibly screwing with me, but I think it'll be fine. I'll change that if need be. Alright. Oh, I think I saw... I might have disabled some auto-aim settings, but I'm assuming there's always a mechanic specific to certain guns, from what I read in the settings, that will auto-target to some degree. And I noticed that, unlike Returnal, Saros visualizes what the auto-aim is doing, which is kind of nice. Less guesswork. I should say, I watched some gameplay up until the title sequence of the game, so I'm not completely blind just yet. The enemies still drop currency. I think my habits from Returnal will help. Those are actually the first enemies, Metal Wolf. Yeah, exactly. In Returnal, you had to find alien equipment to get a melee attack. I wonder if they're just gonna layer more stuff on top of that. It's just beautiful. I'm a bullet appreciator, I suppose. Ah, yeah, and it reflects how I change the controls. So melee and shield are the same thing. There's just a hold command on the melee attack to put up the shield. Cool. I can compare to a few shoot-em-ups with that shield mechanic. Restores armor integrity, collecting at full integrity converts Aether to Lucenite. Ah. Okay, so in Returnal, they had the Downwell health system where healing pickups turn into heart pieces if you're already full on life. So I guess they got rid of that? Also, it's funny, they were probably expecting me to be lower on life. Or at least they're accounting for players who have gotten hit so far. I guess I don't mind healing pickups turning into currency. That's also a reward for staying at full life. I've heard some people say that Downwell's health system is punishing, which I don't really understand. From my perspective, it's rewarding, because if healing didn't turn into maximum life if you're already full, then it would be useless.
Nothing stop you.
Beams cause integrity damage and break your shield. Dash through. Yeah, you can't block yellow. You got it. Oh, there's still an active reload mechanic. Right. Melee is still pretty powerful against small enemies. It's pretty satisfying. Yeah, I wanted to say earlier, I noticed that you can't really do anything else while you're using a shield. You can just move and jump. So I don't really need to aim while I have a shield. So I can take my thumb off the right stick for that, and it's fine. Yeah, that's gonna be just like how I played Returnal. I'm happy with how I've set everything up. Uh-huh. I noticed, I think below my ammo counter, the orange bar is the shield's energy, so you can't do it forever. That's good. There will be points, because this is what I did in Returnal, there will be points when I would rather not dash, because I think it's more fun to just maneuver around the hitboxes of various hazards. I can't do that here. Oh, you're new. Ooh. All of this can be absorbed with the shield, so I'm not too worried. I was holding X for the shield while in the middle of another action. I think a ledge grab. And I didn't do a melee attack, so you have to do a melee attack to put up the shield. It won't happen just from holding. Duly noted, I suppose.
I see you. I know you are near.
Oh, wow. Thought I was still indoors. Is that scripted to happen when you look up? Or was I just... No, wait, I saw someone look at this. It does happen when you look up. That's cool. I seem to remember that... Or at least I remember hearing that the currency during a run is carried over to the hub. I I guess that's sort of like Star of Providence with the scrap.
You are so close now.
Okay,
Hold on for me. I will find you.
past this large open space here, I'm completely blind, but I know that I need to lock in right now. I hope I can beat this thing. Consort. Red is undashable and unblockable. Gotta remember. Oh wow. Yeah, you're probably intended to die here. Almost certainly. I see. This is pretty cool so far. Ah, that's a lot. What is this now? I guess I could have dashed to move faster. Damn it.
Function restored.
Awesome. I noticed in those pre-visions, because of the medallion, I guess that woman is the person he's looking for? Wait, can you see? Yeah, you can see the medallion on him. I do like that this game is mystery-driven with the narrative, sort of like Returnal.
She was there.
I'm choosing to walk slowly here. About the Consort, I know for a fact you can beat that thing. Returnal has a similar moment where they throw a big enemy at you at the end of the
Jerome?
tutorial.
Sheridan?
That looks like a grapple point. Again, going off of Returnal. I don't think I missed out on much. I think you just get some currency if you beat that Consort, but damn, I wish I could do it. Oh, you can't attack in here. Fair enough. I was gonna show off that, maybe shielding and jumping at the same time. Yeah, I can do that with my control scheme. I need to get used to that, because I wasn't expecting the shockwaves on the ground that can't be blocked with the shield while I'm blocking a stream of blue projectiles, blue homing projectiles with the shield.
Tarn?
I need to know that I just made the right decision.
It's me, boss.
Haven't seen Tarn since he sabotaged our ship. Thought he was dead. Just like you.
Wait, how? How long?
Since the last time the sun died, mate.
Yeah, I remember seeing the eclipse and then...
Tarn was good people. You can come out.
Tarn.
Arjun? Tarn. No. What happened?
Where have you been? And what did you do?
Nothing. I don't know what to tell you, Kay. It feels like I only just left and Tarn jumps me.
You left us here. We've lost people. There's no way to get home, and you think
Kayla,
you can just...
he's returned to us. That is what matters.
Time for this later. Kayla, Stack, go make sure Tarn didn't mess with any other equipment. While Jerome and I deal with this.
Means you too, mate.
Argent, there's a Soltari signal out there. It's our best shot at finding the colony.
Let's find our people before that signal disappears. I'll follow when you're ready.
I'll find them and make sure everyone's safe.
Oh, there's an objective tracker. I don't particularly care for that. In this case, I would talk to everyone regardless. So, that's kind of interesting. It seems to me like everyone else is in the know and they've been... Like, Arjun has been missing for a while. That's what I got from that. Neat. That doorway there, can I just walk through there and get straight into gameplay again? Because that would be sick.
Sheridan. I'm sorry you had to make that call.
My job is to keep my team alive.
What happened to the crew isn't your fault.
Soltari won't agree. Half of us gone, and nothing to show for it.
They won't care once we find the colonists. We've got your back, boss. You think the others can hold it together?
They're the only ones who didn't lose their minds. So that's something.
So half the crew went nuts, like... Oh, he's still on the ground. That's grim.
Everyone's hurting. But remember, we've still got a job to do.
Of course we're hurting. Tarn was a friend.
We've lost a lot of friends. I'm just trying to keep the rest alive.
What the hell happened, Jay?
Most wandered off and got themselves killed. Some came back. Different. It's been ugly, Arch.
You think the colonists are still alive?
We get occasional signals, but they stop as soon as they start. There were thousands on the ships before us. Gotta be some sign of them out there.
What about you, Jay? How you holding up?
Won't lie, mate. I bloody hate this place.
I assume I can talk to everyone else as well. Okay.
I need to know what you were doing out there. What if what happened to Tarn happens to you?
I'm fine, Kayla. It was only a few hours.
Days, Arjun.
That's what I
were
thought.
Gone for days.
Days. However long it was, I should get back to the search.
I wonder.
We were supposed to be the support ship. But who's gonna help us?
We help each other. Nothing's changed that.
We'll say it's odd having this many characters when I'm thinking of Returnal, or Celine was basically all alone. I hope... Here's something I never brought up in videos. I beat Hades 2. I'm not quite finished with it. And after a while, regardless of how impressive it is that they recorded as many unique dialogue lines as they did, I started to sort of gloss over most of them, because they really weren't that interesting. So I hope there's not too much dialogue and too many cutscenes in this game. Especially when compared to Returnal. I thought Returnal was really balanced in terms of gameplay and storytelling.
It's good to have you back, Arjun. Thought we'd lost you too.
I can't believe so many are gone.
They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
Changed? What happened to them?
It was different for each of them. But Alab and Beers, they were so cruel. It was a mercy when they left.
Okay.
So, how are you, Stag?
Somewhat adrift. A pilot with clipped wings.
You'll be all right once we find the colony. What are you going to do in the meantime?
Sheridan would have me counting rations and sweeping floors. But I need more. I came here for so much more.
Did I miss any other paths? Because I'm seeing the mini-map and... No, I don't really think so. Ah, now I can dash at least.
Plot a route to that Soltari signal.
Map data corrupted. Marking approximate location.
When the objective got updated earlier, I didn't realize that it was just that I talked to everyone there, so I thought for a moment that I got a side quest to go look for survivors. Shattered Rise. Again, we have really cool alien statues like in Returnal. Those are one of my favorite environmental details then. So yeah, one cutscene I could just go straight back to running and shooting.
Let's find that
nice.
signal and bring back some good news.
On it, Jay.
That lot in the passage is all that's left of us. And they're ready to break.
I did read that pop-up. Maybe I missed the last line, but I got what Lucenite does. Percosin key required for certain gates and containers. Yep. Take a shot every time I say, just like in Returnal. That's one of those hold to confirm. I love how fast that door opened. Again, just like in Returnal. But I loved there, even when you opened a boss door that had like this elaborate animation that took 20 plus seconds. The door is actually open after 1 second. You can immediately walk through it. They don't want to waste your time with nonsense like that. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't try is you can dash with the shield up, so wait. Huh. That's neat. That's making me question my control scheme slightly, but maybe it's fine. Uh-huh. Yeah. I remember that. I'm probably not gonna scan, though. My sense of direction is not that bad. So I'm proficiency level 3 already. I guess that's different. You can increase that without having to fight.
Jay, do we know anything about this civilization yet?
Whatever it was, it's a graveyard now.
But Soltari said there was nothing.
Focus on the rescue, mate.
Oh, that's cool. I forgot about the adaptive triggers. There's significant resistance on the left trigger when I focus aim. I do like that hardware gimmick, because added functionality with more physical feedback is not actually a bad idea. It's not like motion controls or something like that, where it just doesn't seem worth it.
Unknown power signature detected. Integration suggested.
Integration.
Power integrated. Open the path.
Whoa, is that corrupting my onboard computer? Uh-huh. Yeah, and I could not press it in all the way as easily before. Now it actually does something. Yep. Oh, I do have the overlay for the chat. Much like Celine, Arjun is eager to stick his hand in alien stuff. That feels strong. Power weapons and shield consume power. Absorb projectiles with your shield to recharge your power. Ah, so they share the same meter. So if I shield for too long for the sake of defense, I'm wasting sub-weapon power. Oh, that just used up all of it. Huh. Right, but the shield doesn't consume any power at first, so you can still use it when you have none. Okay, I get it. Ah. Oh, wow. Okay, but that's strong. I don't really want to read the data bank right now. Ooh. That is incredibly detailed. I can't help but think I'm gonna go there later. Or else this would be excessive if it's just set dressing, right?
You were gone for days. You really don't remember.
Feels like no time at all.
We kept searching for the colonists the whole time. Odds are looking grim at this point.
No, they're safe, Jerome. Everyone on those ships is safe.
Huh. I presume the ships of the other teams? Hopefully I can pay attention to everything at once, including chat and whatnot. An artifact. +5 resilience, max integrity. Oh yeah. Saros has some RPG stats. I do probably want to look at my inventory. Uh-huh. Yeah, should have thought of that sooner. Huh, half my slots for artifacts are locked. I assume that's meta progression stuff. Can't help but wonder if meta progression wasn't a thing, how many slots would they actually give me? As many as I have now, or as many as you can unlock, or something in between? What would be the limit then? So I guess I have to pick and choose stats if they take up limited slots. Raptor hand cannon loads multiple rounds into chamber at once and fires them all in one rapid burst. Yeah, I think I was doing that when I was holding the fire button. It felt kind of good. Power weapon prominence. Missile velocity and explosion radius. Uh-huh. Yeah, different characteristics of your weapons, and well, I guess main weapon and power weapon scale with different stats. Okay. Oh, there's some serious recoil when you load multiple shots at once. Really gotta fight against that. Now those turrets should also die to a single melee attack. It's anything like Returnal. So far it's a lot like Returnal. Returnal 2 in everything but name, I would say. Which is fine by me. Full, right? So this should be... yeah. Alright, I'm not just rewarded with money, I'm also rewarded with weapon proficiency. If you don't know, weapon proficiency determines what the lowest level of weapon you can find is. So, if I find a weapon, it'll be level 6 right now. I guess if I'm absorbing a lot of blue bullets, I can keep the shield going continuously. Command. Power. Details? Oh, a preview of what my current weapons scale with. Got it. Okay. I wonder if this is something that'll help me later. Wait, can I? Yeah. You can survive a melee hit. This is a side room. The question I always ask myself in a game, what's the way forward so I can ignore it for now? Uh-huh.
The sun. Oh, the sun. It's in me. It sees me. It knows me. Soon, they will come for us. And we will bleed. And we will smile.
I don't know if it's more or less concerning that the people talking crazy things in the audio logs are not the protagonist this time. Okay, so that... I don't exactly see how this thing would require a key, but fair enough. Drive, Luciferite game. Seems good. More money, more experience. Effectively. Still the case that melee kills automatically pick up the drops, yeah. So I still want to go for those. Wait a minute, how short is the cooldown on the... it seems... I can't remember. Maybe it's slightly shorter. I remember not relying too much on the dash and returnal. Oh.
Is this ours? Echelon 4 gear.
Confirmed. Vandalism logged.
Huh. Oh, right. The time between eclipses I find myself again. I think about what I've done, what I'm going to do next. I know that none of it is right. That doesn't mean I can stop, but the darkness will chew up the sun and spit it out all over again. And I'll wake up with just memories of a dream. Am I the dreamer or the dream? The dream of kings, the dream of my desires, endless and hungry. It's so short now, this time awake. So Jerome, Lena, Arjun, whoever finds this, I'm sorry. But I can't change any of it now. Tarn. Ah. So we might learn more about Tarn even though he's dead. I'm going to assume that he painted this. More resilience. How is that different from the previous resilience artifact? It's weaker, I guess. Huh. Wonder how that's balanced, or if I can just find strictly better items sometimes.
Such a small thing. Just a little cut in the right place and boom, no more ship. I fell for them. I really did. Their despair as our only way home burned. But I had to do it. Pain is the first step on the path. I found a log at Tarn's camp. Didn't sound like him anymore.
What the hell happened while I was gone?
Just about everyone lost their damn minds.
So now I have... Wait, there's a full map, right? Yep. Didn't I find 2 locked containers? Anyway, I'll keep that in mind if I find more keys. I guess the only thing I haven't gotten yet is that middle item next to the minimap. I assume that's the rare currency going off of Returnal again. I'm trying to do something that is still in my muscle memory. I don't know if it's a thing in this game. Oh.
Jerome, eyes up, we've got trouble.
Now you see the kind of shit I've been dealing with. Best we avoid that thing.
Definitely gonna fight that later. I guess in this game the horror is different because it's not isolation, paranoia, and madness as a result. It's probably a fear that the people around you can't be trusted.
I hear it. The voice. The whisper of the Eclipse. It's been waiting. Watching us. It wants me to listen.
I see. Halcyon seems to be exactly what I thought it would be. Yep, that's just death. Yeah, that right there is definitely a grapple point, without a doubt. Something back here. Uh-huh.
Soltari weapon detected. Soltari assault rifle. High-speed auto fire.
This was Tarn's favorite.
Yeah, I guess in this game... Alt fire. Did my previous gun have alt fire? Huh. It seems to be slightly different if I hold our alt fire versus not. Does it detail that? Oh, yeah, I should check out the other screens in here. Oh, right, the other gun had the holding to load a bunch of shots and fire them in a hard-to-control volley with a lot of recoil. Perfect reload boosts the damage of the next trigger pull. Oh, that's fun. I really liked the active reload reward mechanics in Returnal. One of my favorites was whenever you active reload, up to 3 nearby enemies get zapped by lightning. Which sort of encourages you to run out of ammo as much as possible. Well, you have infinite ammo, it's just that if you fire too many shots in a row without taking a break, you have to go through the reload period to start firing again. Ah, piercing. Wait, are these randomized perks? It seems like it. Alright. First of all, I didn't look at this. Fire rate gradually increases as the trigger is held. Ah, that was the difference that I was noticing. Okay, got it. Maybe I could just read all of these later. Adrenaline and corruption effects. Ah. Huh, exact numbers for integrity and power. Wait a minute. If power is my meter for my shield and power weapon, then that's not... There is no statistic that gives you a damage upgrade, if I understand correctly. Because command gave me power. So, yeah, 5 command gave me 5 extra power, so I have 35 instead of 30. Okay, I am glad that there isn't a damage upgrade stat, because that would definitely hurt the game's balance. Yeah, that feels good. That old fire. Point of no return.
Jay, I see a tower.
I haven't seen anything like that, but the ground keeps shifting each time I go back out.
What are you talking about?
This world, mate. Carcosa keeps changing its mind.
Maybe we can find a way to the city.
Big planet, mate. One thing at a time.
Find the signal.
I just noticed that I don't have to press a button to pick up healing items if I'm damaged. Only if I'm full on life. That makes sense to streamline it like that. Power weapon really eats through the power meter. I gotta say, I do quite like the shield. I know people, especially people who don't play a lot of shmups, reference this game a lot, but it does remind me of Ikaruga a little bit. Guess it's the bullets are blue. Yeah, I am thinking about that. Why did I not pay attention to that artifact? Dealing damage restores integrity at low integrity. Huh. I don't think that's going to be especially relevant, but okay. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, because of the headphones, I can tell where enemies are just from the audio. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah, another thing about the shield and the power meter, Returnal didn't have a resource like that, so alt fires, powerful attacks were just on a cooldown instead, and that was ridiculous. So now you can't stall to abuse that because it's not a thing. Yeah, good. I like that. Just drive. I didn't check to see, but can I... Oh, I guess not. I don't see controls for it, but in Returnal you also had limited artifact slots, and you could choose at any time to destroy one of the artifacts to free up space. I started doing that after a while.
Warning, extreme threat detected.
Oh. What do we got? Just a big guy, I guess. Oh, do the shockwaves curve with the terrain? That's cool. That's different from what I remember. You're beefy. Should probably do that, yeah. Ah. Oh, weak. The head, maybe? Smart rounds. Clip size, auto target, damage accumulation. so the details are just a comparison. What is spectral round? That's the only thing I'm curious about. Each shot fires an extra homing projectile that phases through the terrain. What the heck, I'll play around with weapons. I don't care that that one has a bigger number on it. Okay, nothing much, I guess. I remember an ominous orb in Returnal as well. Can I... It does react. Huh. Oh, there's a difference in alt-fire here, too.
Is this some sort of temple?
I guess the one issue with them getting automatically used is I wasn't very damaged. I just picked up a large healing item. That's not really good. Maybe I can just learn not to get close to them and tell their size just from visuals.
Was that them? The ancients?
Biological evidence required. Iconography depicts a ritual. Context unknown.
Haven't seen any aliens yet, have we? Interesting. I think I need to use the power weapon much more. Seems pretty strong. Ah. Well, that's just a better version of the same thing, right? Multi-kill converter. Multi-kills generate a lot of power. I hope to find more and more artifacts that have unique abilities alongside stats. Because then the decisions of what to keep will be more interesting.
Lucenite composite constructed centuries ago.
Oh, that's the symbol that Tarn drew. Well, that doesn't bode well, does it? I am a sucker for imagery like that. Oh. Wait, yeah, I've been following Housemarque's official YouTube channel, and... Right, that's the weapon I left. They've been showcasing some things, and I remember that the Eclipse changes the entire environment, and I think increases the difficulty. And increases the reward.
What's with the loosenite?
Right.
Energy yield vastly enriched during eclipse.
That is really cool. Black hole sun.
What the hell happened to that hostile?
Abnormal energy surge. Matches solar conditions.
I'm now realizing why focus fire has been replaced with alt fire, because in Returnal, focusing like this would only narrow the spread of certain weapons and slow down how fast you turned. It still does that here, I guess. Maybe. But now it actually does something unique with each weapon, necessarily. Superload, spectral round. I know both of those, so yeah. This rifle just seems weak. I guess the point is that it homes in. I'd rather have something stronger.
Alert. Soltari signal detected. Caution advised. Abnormal biomass detected.
Recoil conduit. Main weapon kills reduced shield power consumption. Oh, misfire. Taking damage briefly jams main weapon. Ah. Oh yeah, the Eclipse also corrupts the items. Yeah, corrupted artifact, but didn't I read that? I'll try it. So does that show up in, yeah, in corruption effects? So does that stick around as long as I have... Oh, maybe that's why there's no... Yeah, that makes sense. That's why you can't destroy artifacts you're holding, because then you could just get rid of corruption effects at will whenever you want. Yeah, I understand. Assume I have to find a way to open that.
Bloody Eclipse pissed off the entire world.
Are you okay?
Nothing I can't handle, but things are heated.
Yeah, these seem like something. It's not just random set dressing, it seems like a functional level design element. I'm gonna take a guess and say jump pad? Based on the... I also saw a grapple point, so you can get up there. We'll see, I guess. You know, if I can call it, then I can say that I called it. Oh yeah, there's something up there. I think I have no way of getting it now. That's a pit. Don't go there. That's a pit. I think I see an enemy on the mini map, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's... Are all of the blue projectiles replaced with corrupted ones? Oh, you're new enemies. Yeah, it looks like... Oh no, there are still some blue projectiles. Okay. It would be nuts if you just couldn't gain power during the eclipse, yeah. That wouldn't be... Oh, that new enemy leaves bombs on the floor. I wonder if you can stop them from exploding, because they do have life bars. Corrupted projectiles. Getting hit with corrupted projectiles causes corruption to build up. Corruption diminishes the max integrity of your armor. Ah, yeah. I see that. Wait, is it also visible on Arjun's model? I don't remember both of his shoulders being yellow. That's cool. Down here, yeah. Increased weapon recoil. I guess I can work with that. I don't have a frame of reference for the corruption effects. In Returnal, I had a great idea which things I can play around, because there was a similar mechanic with negative effects on certain items. Recharging power becomes more efficient for every artifact carried. That seems worth it. It seems, if I'm right that the power weapon is... Oh yeah, there's stuff down there. What is this? Oh. Oh. You have to melee that one to open it? Piercing rounds. Yeah, if I remember correctly in Returnal, the level of the weapon determines how many total stats it puts into its attributes. But now it also scales based on the 3 stats that the player character himself has. What is extra round? Oh, that was a mutually exclusive choice, okay. Got it. 2 additional projectiles. Seems good. Ooh. The guns do feel great. I like the vibration and the sound design and everything.
This is a Labadla from Echelon 4. Day 5 on Carcosa. I've left the others behind. They've been useless since Pierce died. They're blind to what's right in front of them. A treasure trove of technology. Value beyond anything we projected in the Lucenite venture.
No one said what happened to A-Lab.
For good reason. The bloke's poison, mate. Bloody Soltari suits.
You think he's alive?
Dunno. Don't care.
I realize what that room... Oh. They even stop you from going back in. Okay. I landed on a platform that retracted into the wall, and I had to quickly decide which ledge I jumped to. One had the weapon choice, the other had a healing item. That was a really cute and fun thing they were doing in Returnal as well. There were plenty of rooms where you have to think fast, like that. Returnal had some good level design. I hope this will be much the same. So far I haven't seen too much. So I have to pick one of these. Stronger 8, there's some more healing. Misfire, taking damage briefly jams. Do those stack? Or is it just not going to do anything since I already have Misfire? I want to find out. I don't really care for progression currency. I think I just want to learn. Misfire 2. Okay, so it does stack. So, does my gun get jammed for a longer duration now? If I get hit? That's what it seems like. I think the white flag means that it's a side room. Weaker 8. Inventory full. Is there anything I can do, or... I guess not. Maybe there's some way of getting rid of artifacts later. Yeah, that's a jump pad, so I can't do that yet. Okay, moving on. Or who knows, maybe it's a levitation pad. It definitely makes you move up, whatever it is. I kind of like the hand cannon. The smart rifle does feel weak, so sure. But what is this? Well, my inventory's full. Aether generates power. Reckless, lose Lucenite when hit. Uh-huh. Some of these corruption effects are familiar, like I think Returnal had that one. Yeah. Explosive rounds favorite target. Projectiles explode, dealing stagger damage and hitting nearby hostiles. Consecutive hits on the same target deal extra damage, increasing with each hit. Oh. Almost missed that. Ah, of course. Do you always get one of those per area or something? That would be similar to Returnal's. Wait, that's interesting. Can't go there yet. In Returnal, every single shop would sell a 25% max life upgrade. And that's additive. Whoa. Now the recoil's extreme. I'm not sure if I can even make use of that. Two melee attacks for those guys. It's pretty good. Oh, maybe I can, this is gonna be tough. Yeah, maybe I can point blank with the charged volley. And then I don't have to worry about the... Oh, I see. Those persist until you... Okay. Or at least they do more than one blast. They do two. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Maybe shooting them is worth it. Ah, good thing I have a key. my corruption is gone. Is that because I picked up the healing, or wait? Maybe I got rid of the corruption a different way. Take less damage after a kill. Ah, that's lame. I don't really care about that. Static negator. Firing while stationary deals reduced damage. Well, my inventory's full, so it's not like it matters, but... I don't think that would be worth it, because... that slight damage reduction, just... I don't think it's gonna do anything. Oh. Understood. That's kind of fun. What there? Uh-huh. Sure thing.
Sheridan wants me back out on the ridge. She talks like it's just routine, but I see the guilt in her eyes. She thinks it's a death sentence. Maybe she's right. We're not equipped to deal with those things out there. We're just a support team. But I don't know. I feel good, you know? I feel like I'm supposed to be here.
Alpha threat detected.
Where is the alpha threat? Gotta pay attention. Uh-huh. Oh. I should not underestimate melee attacks. Oh wait, that's an elite enemy. It's not just one of those big guys. Huh. Wait, do you even have a blue attack? Oh yeah, it's the enemy from earlier, but with extra shockwaves. Okay, so I guess this game has the returnal elite enemies. And the attack happens independently of what the enemy's doing. Yeah, I remember that. That's rough. Get out of here. Did these guys spawn in so I can get power from their blue bullets? That would make sense. Okay, so... game has its equivalent of malformed enemies. Homing missile. Wait. I actually got projectiles home towards hostiles. I don't think that was on the first power weapon I had. I see. So, what are these effects? Explosions release additional projectiles. So like a cluster bomb. Explosions clear away hostile projectiles. Might be good. I'll try to keep that in mind. Wait, is this? Aha!
I'm guessing I can't break that.
Confirmed. Extreme kinetic energy required.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. I I do remember that as well. So if it's
Soltari
anything...
holocache detected.
Okay, I'll finish my thought. Again, if it's anything like Returnal, there's an upgrade or artifact that lets me break stronger barriers with my melee.
Activate holocache.
Delaware still won't hear anyone's concerns. The mission's the mission until we hear otherwise. I guess purpose is good, even if it seems absurd. I worry more about Micah. Sometimes I catch him staring at nothing, into the black. He says he can hear something. The others think he's losing it, but I think he's just scared.
I'll find you. That's why I'm here.
I see. Less shield drain, It's nice that there's an indication for those triggered buffs. Again, my inventory's full. What am I thinking about? So I guess maybe picking up artifacts that give a small amount of stats is not worth it in the long run. From what I understand so far. That's my conclusion. Oh, level 20. I do believe you can find... Well, maybe this is proof. But once more in Returnal, you could find weapons that are up to 2 levels higher than your proficiency. So there was a chance of finding something above the curve, I suppose. Let's see all of these effects for now. Homing again. Generates a vortex which absorbs projectiles and reflects their damage onto nearby hostiles. Well, that seems even better than canceling bullets. I feel like I've been playing for a while. I won't stop until I die or... No, beat a boss or something. I just want to look. Oh yeah, I got really into it. And I also can't close my mouth, so that's probably contributing. But it's fine. But just because this is a stream, I don't want to get carried away. Huh. That's kind of fun.
Residue
Oh,
of
and they...
biomass matches earlier scans.
The lasers go away. Wait, that wasn't a regular key, was it? For a moment I thought it was. Okay, so now I can open the gate. Roger.
Spatial distortion ahead. Unknown technology. Tracing readings from a previous location.
A shortcut. I'll take all the help I can get.
Maybe I want the tactical rifle over the hand cannon. Yeah, getting really close to unleash a full volley is maybe dangerous right now. Oh, but the full volley combined with favored target. Yeah, that's why that felt so strong. Those work together. Okay, I'll start to learn what's good. Uh-huh. There was still something over there. Or, wait. Can I not go back? That's blocked off by... yeah. Okay. So now I know that these are one way. Right.
Signal leads underground. I've found a tunnel leading there.
Careful, Arch. We have no idea what else is down there.
I just need to keep going. I'm close, Jay.
So I picked up a key item and not a disposable key resource. I'm just wondering if key items are visible anywhere in the menu. Oh, what the... I see. Move slower, and you don't jump as high. Can I dash out of that at least? Ah, I can. Okay. I take it these things are going to be irrelevant beyond here. Yeah, still doesn't matter because I can't. Well, in this case, I'm taking the Halcyon. Yeah, now it's boss time, right? Okay, cool. Oh, the auto aim is, or the auto targeting, whatever you call it, is very aggressive now. Yeah, I don't know about this. Okay. Can dash through it as well. I definitely need to use the power weapon here. You don't have to dash to avoid those. That's nice. Ah, I let go too early. The arena has those plants or whatever they are that slow you down. Yeah. Now I get why they were shown off a bit earlier. Okay, that's not so bad now that I know the pattern. feel underpowered. Oh wait, that was phase 1, wasn't it? Now I see the life bars. Yeah, okay. I'm definitely weaker than probably intended to be. What are those? I feel like something bad's gonna happen if I get close to them. Oh, they create the grass stuff. Nice that they give you some healing, I guess. Oh, do those open and close now? Ugh. Okay, is this different? Yes, it is. Cool. Oh, I had the aura sucking up the bullets for a moment there. Yeah, there it was again. Again, I could dash through that, but I don't really want to. But what am I doing? Showing off? The odds are against me, man. I might have been neglecting the alt fire. Is that time-based or is it damage-based? I can't really tell when it closes back up again. Hey, you know what? It's understandable why this game doesn't require precise save. Same was true for Returnal, but now that I'm juggling resources and specifically the shield and the power meter, it takes up mental real estate. I really like the particle effect that shows the angle of that bullet pattern. Oh. Okay. The music changed for phase 3. Oh no. Yes! Oh, that was fun. First try. Count me as better than anyone who died to that boss, I guess. Nah, in all seriousness. Thanks, Metal Wolf. In all seriousness, where is it? This effect. The low life, life steal. This has saved my S for sure. I don't think the actual healing pickups from the boss were that common. Phase 2 gives you some, and that's it. Probably would have died in Phase 3. Yeah, now between the shield, the alt fire, the power weapon, the active reload, it's quite a juggling act while you're also paying attention to which types of bullets you're dealing with.
I found another tunnel system. A bunch of roots just withered away.
Ran into something unpleasant. But I'm on my way down now.
Now, I assume that was the end of the first area, and I wonder... Huh. I wonder if it'll go straight to the second area. I heard some murmurs about being able to beat a single area of this game per play session. But I don't mind just keeping a run and then resuming on like my next recording session. Or streaming session in this case, I guess. I'll see.
Spatial distortion detected. Tracing readings from passage.
If I see a new area name, I'll stop there. Let's just say.
Jay, the path ahead is blocked, but I found a way back to the passage.
The tunnel I found is clear. I'll check it out.
I'll catch up with you. See you down there.
Huh. New teleport destination, Ancient Depths.
Explain your arrival in Enforcer Devraj.
I don't know, and I don't have time to figure it out. I see Kayla got around to putting you together.
Your report. Now.
I found something. In the ruins. It brought me back here. That's all I know.
This network was closed to me before. Accessing. Establishing interface. Teleportation. This technology is now Soltari property. A bonus has been allocated for your discovery.
Oh, I don't give a damn about the bonus, Primary. I need to get back out there.
Then we are aligned, Enforcer Devraj. I have linked our cartography to the ancient network. Access the device and follow the path you opened. Examining the ancients' usage of teleportation is vital to Soltari interests. Find other nodes and activate them.
You sure this tech is safe to use?
Profit analysis deems the risk acceptable. Proceed, Enforcer Devraj.
Huh. What else do you have to say?
Your absence has been noted, Enforcer Devraj.
I was out there searching for our people.
Attempting recovery of company assets. File amended. Log your findings and deposit acquired resources. Everything on this world is Soltari property.
Sheridan says finding the colonists is my priority.
Soltari regulations supersede Commander Bouchard.
Soltari isn't here. That's why they sent us.
I am primary. I am Soltari.
This is cool, but it's also concerning because the Eclipse and corrupted artifacts and the alien technology seem seem to even be making the onboard computer that Arjun has go kind of crazy. Like, whatever this force is, it makes biological and artificial intelligence go haywire, so now I'm concerned that Primary is gonna go nuts like HAL 9000 later on. Okay. Ah, right. Spend resources collected during cycles to unlock alterations. These are armor matrix nodes, which permanently upgrade your abilities. Unlock the first permanent upgrade by holding X. Lucenite extension. Drop Lucenite, stays longer on the ground before disappearing. Okay. Adrenaline. Unlocks adrenaline levels and combat and related bonuses. Oh yeah! Oh really? That's kind of silly because in Returnal, adrenaline was just a core mechanic. You didn't have to go into a menu to activate it. This is the progression system, right? Well, I definitely want adrenaline. And I guess this is harmless. Your armor capability has been upgraded. Further armor alterations will help you to venture ever deeper into Carcosa. Yeah. Our matrix contains a plethora of different upgrades. Select the next node. Yeah. I already did that. Was I forced to get this upgrade? Could I just close out of the menu? Should have tried that. I'm not gonna be so stubborn as to not even get these, but let me see. Right. Those are just stats. Oh wait, these are the stats that scale various things and... Hey, Elgol! Welcome. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep playing much longer, but I'm definitely gonna check this out before I call it. I beat the first boss first try, if you missed that. I think you did. So yeah, this bigger node just gives me plus 30 max life, plus 5 max power, but without scaling anything else that works off the 3 stats, I guess. Hostiles drop extra Lucenite. Oh, I can't look any further. So here's the thing about this meta progression stuff. I don't care for it. I think I'll just say that straight up. And if they're gonna lock things like adrenaline behind it, that kind of irks me. Just... how can you make a follow-up game and just take things away from us so you can sell them back through a meta progression system? I know it's probably not that big of a deal, but it's a little silly if you ask me. I'm gonna get this. Now can I look further? Yeah. Okay, let's see. More stats. Increase proficiency by 1 to gain higher level weapons. Unless I just start a run 1 proficiency level higher. How about this, to make this playthrough more interesting? I'm gonna go out of my way to get as few of these upgrades as possible. And for instance, if I want to check out more of the tree later... Wait, is there? Oh, there's a zoom function. Oh, it goes that far out? Oh, wow. Since all 3 of these paths lead to here, I assume I don't have to get all 3 to get this, right? I just need to build over to it. I'm either... I assume at some point the game's gonna get hard enough that I feel the need to unlock more upgrades than just these first 2. And if that happens, I'll pick 1 stat per fork in the road and ignore the other forks in the road. But yeah, I do want the game to be even harder, and really meta progression like this, much like in Rogue Legacy, much like in Hades, Maybe even games like The Binding of Isaac to some extent. There aren't any permanent stat upgrades there, but you are getting more stuff. Like new items and characters, and maybe some of the things you unlock are just more powerful, so therefore the game gets easier the longer you play it. But stats are definitely just that and nothing else. Like, starting runs with more max life. Gee, I wonder if the game's gonna get easier if I get these, you know? Oh well. I'm not crazy about this, but it'll be fine. The game feels pretty damn good to play. I guess we'll see if later areas are so tough that it becomes a problem. And I find myself having to balance the game myself. That's my only concern. It's a necessary evil when playing modern roguelikes. I suppose, to the benefit of the average player, maybe. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I would actually enjoy playing roguelikes that have zero meta progression, and you just have to... It's just a matter of knowledge and skill. I'd like these more if you could turn them off in Star of Providence, probably. Like in Star of Providence, I assume you mean. Yeah, I guess. That's a good question, actually. Is there a way to turn them off based on the interface? I'm gonna say no. Anyway. Wait, what else was in here? Oh, right. Yeah, okay. I should look at this as well before I call it. So just beat Shattered Rise. Ancient Depths is next. Ah, the completion totals for the collectibles. Wait. There is a limited amount of Halcyon in each area? Oh. Huh. Since the Halcyon appears here next to the Lucenite, I assume some of these are going to cost Halcyon. And there's a finite amount of it, maybe. Well, maybe it's not finite. Maybe there are ways to infinitely farm it. I'm not sure. That's interesting. I'm reading the biome info. Heavily defended by ancient machine entities of alien design. Ooh. So, probably exclusively robots here. That's fun. And I could just start a run from here, I guess, by opening the portal. Ah. This game also has a databank matrix. That matrix represents, I think, all of the enemies and unlockable bits of lore. I never maxed that out in Returnal. It's such a grind, but I am curious if there were little tidbits of lore that would have changed my interpretation of the story if I played like 50 more hours or something. That would be ridiculous. Since you're expected to die during the game's tutorial, I'm gonna try to keep recorded deaths at 1 for as long as I can. Okay. I'll just check how long it's been. Nearly 2 hours. Yep, I'm happy with that. I think I'll keep my play sessions around that long. Streaming is fun. This is a pretty basic way of streaming, but I think it works for my purposes. And this is how I'm gonna do a playthrough of Saros. Thanks for showing up, guys. I wasn't expecting. A metal wolf appeared, I think, within the first 2 minutes. And I'm happy to see you again, Algol. I hope you guys will enjoy watching more of this game. I think it's pretty cool so far. And yeah. And to anyone watching the VOD of this, yep, I'll take a break and watch it back myself. And I don't think I'll stream again today. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, to the VOD watchers. I am ending the stream, and thank you for watching.